Earrings of the Rainblossom Tree. A fairy tale of bloom and storm. In a quiet valley hidden beneath silver clouds, there stood a single tree unlike any other, the Rainblossom Tree. Its flowers only bloomed when it rained, and when the sun shone, its blossoms turned into droplets that shimmered like glass. The people of the valley believed the Rainblossom Tree held a spirit inside, one who listened to the world's quietest wishes, those whispered during storms, and those sighed beneath the sun. One day, a young girl named Isla sat beneath the tree, crying softly after a storm washed away her garden. She had planted flowers for her mother's birthday, but now the soil was empty, the petals gone. As her tears fell onto the roots, something gentle stirred above her. A blossom fell, a soft flower stud landing on her lap. Then came to leaves, golden green and full of light. And finally, to beads rolled from the trunk. One blue glass bead, holding the memory of the rain. One yellow rain stone, bright as morning sun. Isla, a craftswoman's daughter, gathered the pieces and formed them into a pair of earrings, one for her and one to give. As she placed them on her ears, the wind slowed, the earth hummed. And slowly, the flowers in her garden began to rise again, not from seeds but from memory. The Rainblossom Tree had returned her hope. From that day forward, anyone who wore earrings crafted in the tree's likeness was said to carry a charm. One side to weather the storm, one side to embrace the light, and both always in bloom. Part 2. The One Who Carried the Rain. Years after Isla's garden bloomed again, her story travelled across distant valleys on the wings of birds and the rustle of leaves. Crafters and wanderers came seeking the Rainblossom Tree, hoping for a sign, a petal, a bead. But the tree never bloomed again. Some said its magic was spent, others believed it had vanished into legend. One day, a boy named Ren, a quiet soul who rarely spoke but always listened, found himself wandering through the valley after losing someone he loved. He had heard stories of Isla, of the earrings, of the garden reborn. But all he found was a bare tree with branches like reaching hands. He sat beneath it in silence. No wishes, no words, just presence. Then the sky opened, but not with a storm. Just soft, steady rain that fell like a lullaby. And as it touched the bark of the tree, something stirred. The rain pooled at the roots, climbed the trunk like tears, returning to a memory. And just soft petals dropped onto Ren's shoulder. When he looked down, there they were. A pair of new Rainblossom earrings. The same design, flower studs to leaf charms, a blue glass bead, and a yellow rain stone on each side. But this pair shimmered a little brighter. Ren didn't keep them, he passed them on. He began to travel from village to village, carrying stories, listening to people's storms, and gifting the earrings to those who needed healing, not the loud kind, but the quiet repair of the soul. The Rainblossom Tree never bloomed again for anyone else, because it no longer needed to. Its magic now lived in every pair of earrings made from its memory, each one holding a promise. You are not forgotten by the sky, the rain remembers you, and from it something new will grow. Wren continued his quiet journey, gifting the rain blossom earrings to those who needed them, most people who were lost, and those simply trying to bloom again. But he always kept one pair close to his heart, not for himself, but for someone he hadn't met yet, someone the wind would one day lead him to. And so the rain blossom lives on, not in metal or beads, but in kindness, in craft, in every soul who chooses to heal gently and gift beauty to the world.